Hello, this is Angela Slaughter, and I want to take a minute and respond to a question that I'm getting from quite a few students regarding some problems with the BA2 Plus. I'm getting questions about calculations being off by 15, 20 cents, which is a little bit more than just a typical rounding issue on most calculators. But we need to talk a little bit about how to handle the BA2 Plus. First of all, this is a programmable calculator. And what that means is that if you enter information in this calculator, it's going to continue, particularly along the time value of money keys or up here in the cash flow and net present value section, it's going to hold that information when you switch to your next problem. And if you don't change that information, then you run the risk of the calculator using the old information again. So you need to make sure that you properly clear your calculator out, and also that you've got your calculator set to the right number of decimal places. Now, in my preference, I like to keep the calculator set to 6 decimal places because then I can decide to what extent I want to round my answer. But for the purpose of this course, I think probably setting your calculator to 4 decimal places would be more than enough. Okay, so let's turn the calculators on. And the first thing you're going to do is we're going to look and see how your calculator is set up. Now, when you hit the second button, you'll see that it's yellow, and what it does is it kind of acts as a shift key, and it forces the calculator to use the functions that are written in yellow above the individual keys. So what we want to do is we want to hit the second key and then the format or the decimal point key, and you'll see that my calculator is set to 6 decimal places. But let's say that you wanted to change it to 4. So you would hit 4 and enter. And then if you cleared it out and went back and did it again, second and the decimal place, you'll see the calculator is now set to 4 decimal places. Now, particularly when you're working with interest rates, that can be a big deal. So I would keep it set at a minimum of 4 decimal places. Now, to properly clear out your calculator, there are 3 ways that you clear out data. Now, like I said, because it's a programmable calculator, it's going to store a certain amount of information. So the first thing that we want to do is make sure that all the time value of money keys are cleared out. So what you're going to do is you're going to hit the second button and the future value or the clear time value money key, and that'll clear out your time value money keys, which are these keys right here. And then you can hit the second key and the clear work down at the bottom. That'll clear out any other work that you have in there. And then because I'm compulsive, I usually hit this 2 or 3 times because I'm not happy until this says 0. So again, the decimal points, you're going to hit the second and the format key, and you'll see the number of decimal points you're using. To clear out your calculator, you're going to hit second and clear time value money. Second, clear your work. And then hit this a few times and you should be good to go to work on your next problem. If you continue to have problems with not getting the correct answer, keep your emails coming and I'll record another video as soon as I'm able.